Okay, we have Aurora. Now, Aurora, lovely voice. It's tiny desk. We really can't go wrong. Yeah.
I was listening to the ocean. I saw a face in the sand, but when I picked it up, then it vanished away from my hands. And I had a dream I was 7, climbing my way in a tree. I saw a piece of heaven waiting impatient for me. And I was running far away. Would I run off the world someday? Nobody knows, nobody knows. I was dancing in the rain, I felt alive, and I can't complain. But no, take me home, take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore. I was painting a picture. The picture was a painting of you. For a moment I thought you were here, but then again it wasn't true. And all this time I have been lying, lying in secret to myself. I've been putting sorrow on the farthest place on my shelf. And I was running far away. Would I run off the world someday? Nobody knows, nobody knows. I was dancing in the rain, I felt alive, and I can't complain. But no, take me home, take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. No, take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. No, take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore. But I kept running for a soft place to fall. And I kept running for a soft place to fall. And I kept running for a soft place to fall. And I kept running for a soft place to fall. And I was running far away. Would I run off the world someday? But no, take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. No, take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. No, take me home where I belong. 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 I can't take it anymore.
That is her natural voice. What? It's completely different to hear it in a raw setting like this. Gorgeous. You know what I want to say is, you watch her perform, okay? She's singing. The reason she's here is because of her voice, because of her talents, her writing, her songs. You're here to hear her. But you notice when she sings, she has these mannerisms that she does. I've seen those happen in the videos, and my gut was like, I feel like she's trying too hard to be like deep or weird, you know, like that was my gut reaction. But watching her do it here in a live, raw performance, something kind of occurred to me. If you have ever played an instrument or you sing, you might, or even if you just really, really, really get into music, sometimes you can't help but tap your foot or snap or like move in some way. You know, it's like you bop your head because music kind of just takes you over in a way. If you've ever watched a rapper and they're rapping and they're throwing their hands out and they're doing this and they're doing all that, and you think, why do they have to do that? It's too much. Because the vocals are an instrument and you are highlighting and playing that instrument with your body. That's just what happens. So it's not, they're not necessarily doing it to perform. It's just part of how they move when they express themselves with their art. So to watch her, what kind of occurred to me is when she's singing and she's making noise, like that's what singing is, but there's almost like this feeling that she's expressing with her body to match her voice. I don't think it's a conscious thing. I think it's, as Tad says, it's an articulation of expression. If you watch guitarists or drummers, like they just go all out and it's a whole body thing. I honestly believe most of the time it's not them trying to perform and make a good show. It's just that's how they feel when they play. Their facial expressions, their arch in the back, literally they're just going and they're bending that string up, but you have to feel that. So you just go with it and you let the music control you. And I think that's what happens with her. And I think it's spectacular. And the reason I think it's spectacular is because I honestly believe it would be easy for somebody younger, and I don't know how old she is in this or when she started. I have no idea. Rondopedia, any thoughts there? But somebody younger to just be a quieter version of yourself because you don't want to be made fun of, or you don't want people to be like, oh, she's so weird. What a weirdo. But the truth is, if you're just kind of always yourself, not everybody is going to dig your chili, but when people do, they're digging you and not what could potentially be a facade of you, a mask of you. Because the truth is, when you walk around trying to be a chameleon for other people, you know that there's always a chance when that mask comes off, those people are not going to really like you. So it's much safer to just kind of just be you. Just be yourself. And the ones that latch on are actually latching on to you versus the facade.
Thank you. And good morning, I guess. Well, not maybe. It's 1 o'clock, isn't it? No, so not. Good day. The next song, I'm kind of gonna scream a bit high. Is that fine?
Yes.
Okay. It's called Murder Song, you see, so it's kind of...
Oh, I love this song.
Yeah. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He holds the gun against my head. I close my eyes and bang he didn't mean to do no harm, and he holds me tight. Oh, he did it all to spare me from the awful things in life that comes, and he cries and cries. I know he knows that he's killing me from mercy, and here I go. Oh, 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 and here I go. Oh, 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 oh. He holds my body in his arms. He didn't mean to do no harm, and he holds me tight. Oh, he did it all to spare me from the awful things in life that comes. He cries and cries.
Wow.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The gun is gone, and so am I, and here I go.
Wow. Now you notice when she's singing this song, there are points in the song where you can tell she's kind of away. She's looking very deeply at her fingers. She's responding to what she's saying when she's talking about the gun is to my head. He's there, and then she's very clearly like away. There's also a point where she kind of stops with the hand gestures, and she just looks straight ahead, and it looks like her eyes are unfocused, and she's getting lost in the music, the lyrics, but in a not like I'm feeling it kind of way, but in a depth kind of way. And the reason I bring this up, I think is interesting, is because when, like, how do I put this? When I was 16, I worked in a church. I was teaching in a church for a while, and I was a teacher in what was called kids church, and it was a church Sunday mornings for the kids, and we would do all the same stuff. We'd play songs and we'd play games with them, and we'd have some kind of message. And at one point in the beginning of the session, we would let the kids line up, and then they would come up to us one at a time, and they would ask for prayer for things. And then we would ask them what they wanted, and then we would pray with them, and then the next person would come up, and so on. One at a time, we would address each kid. And I'll never forget this little boy named Troy came up, and all he said, and he was young, he had to be like maybe 6 or 7. And all he said was, "My parents been beating up on me." That's all he said. And I said, okay. And then I prayed with him. And then he just kind of just straight faced. He moved off and he went and sat down. That was that. And then I went and told, one of the church leaders, and I don't know what happened after that. But the point was, he told me this, and I prayed with him, and I sent him on his way. And then after that, as kind of a way to get it out of, because now it was in me, right? Now the whole thing is somehow attached to me. The way that I was able to get like some kind of resolution for that outside of telling somebody that could maybe do something, I have no idea. I'm 16. I wrote a song called Lullaby that maybe one person in their whole life has heard this song besides me. And the reason I'm telling you this is because that kind of looking off into the distance and just being numb for a second while the song just kind of exists was very that song for me. And I could not sing it. Even if I was by myself, I couldn't sing it without just breaking down and crying and then just screaming the lyrics over and over and over again 10, 15, 20 times until I was just done. And that's how I ultimately just kind of used music to process something. And I do have to wonder, is there something of that with Aurora? You know, do I think that she's had a gun to her head? I don't know. Do I think it's that literal? I don't know. But there are just flashes of her that seem like there's some kind of real immersion happening with her own music.
Oh, thank you. The sun is very bright in my eyes. Thank you for listening and being like. Oh, I guess you have to because of the microphone. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. One more song.
Please.
Okay.
Please?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good song.
Go row the boat to safer grounds, but don't you know we're stronger now? My heart still beats and my skin still feels, my lungs still breathe, my mind still feeds, but we're running out of time. All the echoes in my mind cry. There's blood on your lies, and the sky's open wide. There is nowhere for you to hide. The haunted moon is shining. I'm running with who's tonight. I'm running with who's. I'm running with who's tonight. I'm running with who's. I'm running with the trick or treat. What would it be? I walk alone. I'm everything my ears can hear and my mouth can speak. My spirit talks. I know my soul believes, but we're running out of time. All the echoes in my mind cry. There's blood on your lies, and the sky's open wide. There is nowhere for you to hide. The haunted moon is shining. I'm running with the wolves tonight. I'm running with the wolves. I'm running with the wolves tonight. I'm running with the wolves. I'm running with the wolves tonight. I'm running with the wolves. I'm running with the wolves tonight. I'm running with the wolves. I'm running with the. A gift and curse they track and hurt. Say, can you dream? In nightmare seems a million voices, silent dreams where hope is left so incomplete. I'm running with I'm running with I'm running with so I'm running with I'm running with I'm running with I'm running with the wolves. I'm running with the wolves tonight. I'm running with the wolves. I'm running with the wolves.
This might seem a bit hyperbolic, but I feel like Aurora is a song. She's not a singer. She's not an artist. She is song. If song became a person, it would be Aurora. Now, I would like to think, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I would like to think that instead of how sometimes artists and groups can be crafted, very strategically crafted and put out into the world, I would like to think that she was just out there doing her thing, being Aurora, and somebody said, you're special. I want you to keep doing what you're doing, but we'll take care of everything else. Now, that's probably a bit idealistic, I know, but watching her perform in this way, I hope it continues to be that. I hope it continues to be Aurora being Aurora and enjoying being music. Yeah, she seems like music personified. I could not be more impressed.